Okay, so this is Nemesis Forever 5. This is the last issue of the current miniseries and possibly the last ever Nemesis story. This is a possibility, unless we do some prequels. Um, so yeah, I have to say, it's good. I'm a little bit disappointed though. So, as Berg, Nemesis turns up at that guy's restaurant again and says about buying his company, and it's like, okay, we've had enough of this. You keep doing this all the while. Turn up. I'm not going to sell my company. It's like, okay, that's fine. Uh, by the way, this bag I've got, it's got your wife's head in it, and he's kind of freaks out. And then Nemesis orders his team to basically kill everybody in the restaurant, which he does do, and basically says that at some point in the next couple of hours or so, next short time, they're going to cause a building to collapse. The building's going to collapse and destroy the restaurant. Murder's all going to be covered up. No one's going to know what's going on. So that's it. And basically says that he's got a plan to use put chips into people's brains as some kind of like advanced internet. And because he's going to hack it, he'll just basically take over the entire planet by hacking into people's brains. Okay, that's kind of a Nemesis thing to do. Meanwhile, he gets a call from his tech lady that basically says that the FBI lady or whatever, the CIA lady, is not who she's pretending to be. So they are meanwhile at another location with these twin towers, kind of situation. I don't know if they're supposed to be San Francisco, I think. Um, if they've falsely evacuated people from it, sent out a load of messages, and apparently this cleaning lady didn't get the message to check the messages. They have an argument about him not killing the dinner lady, and she shoots the guy and escorts her out. So that's right, it was fine. There wasn't anything going on. We just had to kind of get rid of him. So she's kind of covering it up. Meanwhile, um, the CIA people take out some of the teams. But Nemesis gets obviously got had the warning, so he now goes in there and does his thing, cuts down a load of people, and turns up once that team arrives. Then he goes to the CIA agent and captures the guy who's in charge, and takes him back to the bottom of the building, and basically says, "Okay, we know exactly who you are, so just let us know what's going on." And it's like, right, okay, don't forget, I've got a shoot the guy in the head. And he goes, no, not gonna do that. So she kills the guy who's in charge. And it's like, right, yeah, okay, don't worry, you've got a bomber in it. Don't forget. And don't forget also that you weren't the only team on operations. There's another team on operations, and they all turn up. And he says, right, I'm going to press this detonator, and you're going to explode. And the woman goes, well, don't worry about it because I pressed my detonator 2 minutes ago, and the entire building comes crashing down. So it's a 100-story building. He starts legging it and basically just sacrifices everybody to the get out and try and make it. And it's like saying, oh, if it was 90 stories tall, I would probably get out. I'm not quite sure why I just didn't run left or right, but there you go. If 90 stories tall, he might be able to get out, but because it's 100 stories, he might not be able to be fast enough to get to the edge of the building. The building collapses, and you think, okay, and then all these teams turn up and basically surround him. And he says, "Don't worry about it. You're not going to do anything. You're going to shoot me. You're too scared of me. So instead, I'm going to shoot myself." So he shoots himself and kills himself. And you go, right, okay, that's a bit bloody weird. Um, so they claim that the she gets miraculously saved by this little pocket around the where the buildings fall over. She gets promoted. She talks about how her boss has died, so she gets a promotion. They talk about how they burn Nemesis's body and all this kind of stuff as well. And it turns out that his little thing where um, he would wreak havoc upon his enemies is basically just a reincarnation job. So I assumed it was a literal thing. You shoot Nemesis, he either comes back from the life or you take damage yourself. Well, she didn't interact with him at all. She didn't actually kill him. She didn't shoot him. Nothing. He shoot himself. But somehow he gets resurrected. And then obviously she was pregnant with the baby beforehand. So it's not even though she has a baby and it's there. So the baby was kind of there waiting for it. And that's it. We wrap up. That's it. Nemesis apparently has been resurrected. Maybe in 25 years or whatever, or maybe we're going to get some kind of weird Omen style stuff where he's going to start being evil. But this kind of wraps up with the what's it called, the other one, the story where everyone was being nice in the future. Nemesis is dead. Effectively, he's coming back. That's your lot. So kind of disappointed when it ended. It has to be said. I thought it would be much more interesting. I thought they were going to have some massive fight, and the idea that he shoots himself, kind of disappointing. But all in all, yeah, it's not too bad. But it started off cooler, and I just think it just, and this is a thicker book as well. This is a $7 book, so obviously they tried to get the ending in here. I would have made it 6 issues and had something else happen between the two parts, but that's just me. Um, but yeah, kind of disappointed with the ending. Has to be said. I thought it was going to be something a little more mystical, a bit more, you kind of literal. Do damage to me, I'll do damage back to you. But we instead we got Kid Nemesis. Fair enough. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about this one so far. So yeah, if you read this one and let me know what your thoughts are about it. Apart from that, I'll hopefully see you on another video very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.